Warning, this show is not for the serious or sensitive individual. I repeat, this show is not for the sensitive or serious individual.
In other words, if you sensitive, do you a favor, definitely do me a favor, and get the fuck from around here, player. Yeah.
There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood. There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood.
Yes, y'all. Welcome y'all to another episode of There Goes the Neighborhood. I am Dom G. I'm your host for this evening with the Miss Yala, Miss Carp in the building, my usual co-host.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing, darling?
I'm good.
Everything good. You know, I got the MJ glove, so I'm feeling good. Come on, MJ, I got my drink. Better than that. So today we are discussing don't judge me. Judgmental. I am very judgmental, and I think we all are in our own way. It's the way you perceive it and the way you throw it out there into the universe. For me personally, as I've learned to deal with it differently. You know, I believe in my heart being judgmental is okay if you do it for your own humor. Because I probably crack some of the most fucked up jokes there is. But you know what? I crack it to myself. I'll say it to myself. I'll say it to a friend. It's for humor purposes only, right? I just want to laugh. And I think life is all about laughing, having a good time. That's what we're supposed to do, right? I opened the show with Yala, right? First thing I said, I don't know what the fuck I said, but I know it sounded Muslim, sounded Arabic, whatever you want to call it. I don't know about the culture too much, but I'm gonna have fun with it, you know, because I love all people. And everyone that knows me knows how I am. They know I love you no matter what the fuck you are. I don't care if you gray, black, blue, green, whatever the fuck you are, I'm gonna love you. Do me right, I do you right. That's it. If you do me wrong, I just don't have no energy for you. That's it. I'm not gonna try to do you wrong back. I'm just done with you.
Let me see that glove.
Quick shout outs to the team out here. I see a lot of you guys out here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much, guys and ladies, for coming on. And just want to say that the love has been pretty overwhelming these past few weeks. Ever since season 2, going into the end, I really appreciate it. And I hope I can entertain you guys and keep everything going. And with that said, anybody looking that's wondering why I got this glove on, because it's my man Michael Jackson. If some of you guys have not been watching any of the news, there's been some hashtag apologize to MJ going around, and that's because they've found so many things on all those allegations that were against him that proved him to be innocent on everything. And his only guilt was sleeping in the bedroom with kids in his bed, which the man had a few screws loose. We all know that. No genius can be a genius without a few screws loose. What do you think about that, man?
About him and the kids and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm totally judging you if you're a parent and you let your kid go sleep with an adult in their bed. But you know, I would have probably wanted to sleep in his bed too. Hell, it's Michael Jackson.
I would have slept butt ass naked in Michael Jackson's bed.
We know you would, and you would have done that shit for free.
It. He better not touch me. Don't get me wrong. If he touched me, I'm cha-ching like everybody else did, right? Listen, man, that's MJ, and nobody in these comments better speak negatively about my boy MJ. Let's be clear. That is Michael Jackson, okay? The greatest entertainer of all time. Don't judge me. Remember the name of the damn show, right? Michael glove on. Don't make me have to whip it. Don't make me have to whip it around. All right. On a serious note also, how do you feel? I mean, again, you're from the Muslim culture.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the way women are judged if they want to get a little sexual?
I mean, you do realize who you're talking to, right? um So what do I think? What was the question? I got distracted by your glove.
See, this is what the fuck Michael does to people. He just, that's it. You go into a whole different dimension. It doesn't matter if you got a fucking scarf over your face or not. You're not going to be able to pay attention when you got the fucking Michael glove on. Like, it is what it is. So the question, now I forgot the goddamn question.
Exactly.
Oh no, I was saying that, how do you feel about, in your culture, as a woman yourself who is very sexual, how do you feel about people that are very judgmental?
I mean, me personally, I don't really care. I mean, people are going to judge regardless. I think that, yeah, we're fucked up to an extent for judging, but like you said before, sometimes it's really just for entertainment purposes. But when it comes to people's sexuality, it's really not your business what I do behind closed doors.
It never is, though.
I know, but people always like to try to be in your business, like every detail, especially when it comes to your personal sexual life.
Ladies and gentlemen, me and Miss Carpet go back from our teenage days, and I can say she's almost like a female version of me. She never gave a fuck with anybody. Thought we live our life the way we live it, right? You have your opinions, and that's fine. That's your right. I'm not gonna give a damn about it. I'm not gonna pay any attention to it. And I think that's a big fucking problem today, is that you're seeing so many people care about what someone else has to fucking say. Like, who cares? Obviously, if you've been watching the show, I've been really deep in my spirituality, and I read something today that hit me, that was real, and it said that if you judge somebody, you're only seeing yourself, you're only judging yourself, and that is so true, because it's like, again, how I said from the beginning, for me, I judge for laughter. You come out looking crazy in these streets, I'm gonna have me some fucking laughter. I don't give a damn. Like, it is what it is. If you have a funny look to you, I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm not gonna laugh at you. Let me correct that. I won't never laugh at someone. I won't try to make anyone feel bad. I always try to lighten up people. But again, to me, if I want to laugh in my own head, and I have a friend or a lady that we can share a laugh together, because you wanted to come out with them fucking high heels that you can't walk in, that's my prerogative. Like, I'm gonna laugh. Like, that's it. I feel good about it. It made me feel good. It's not about what you feel. So I just think we're in a place that it's a shame that people got to hold back what they want to say and everything else.
Hi, Jamie.
What's up, James? Taz, Jose, Jennifer, Miss Diane, Cynthia. I see you all out there. Thank you so much for joining the show. Truly, truly appreciate it. Shout out to my man Ralph from the Rock Shop Podcast. Ralph, I just said, don't come in here talking about my man MJ. Okay, that's Michael Jackson. Okay, we listen. Michael could have banged anybody that he wanted. Mr. Jamie Nardo, what it do, Jamie Nardo? Thank you, kid. Hey, I've been into the gym these last few weeks. People, I'm feeling good. I'm ready. Like, I want to get ready at least for the second half or something. I'm trying to, again, without your mental state, without your physical state, your mental state is going to lack right behind it. So we got to make sure we take care of that. So Miss Nat, let me say, I keep calling you Miss Ladd, but Miss Carpet, okay? How do you feel about? Well, you've never been in a situation where, but let's just say.
How do you know what situation I've been in?
I know all this damn situations.
Yeah, I know.
I got videos of all your situations.
Right. I forgot. I sent them on to you.
Kidding, people kidding. Jokes. No, but how would you feel? How do you feel about your culture, period? Opening up as a woman, say, or even the guys. I mean, in your culture, are threesomes like a regular thing for guys? I know women are not.
I mean, is that a serious
Yeah, no,
question?
I'm dead serious about
I
it.
mean, is it okay in most cultures or religions rather? I doubt it. I don't think so.
Yeah, if I come on here and I said, look, I had a threesome yesterday, everybody's gonna be like, okay, I get it.
Hmm.
No one's gonna. I don't think anyone's gonna judge
Well, I
me.
mean, I wouldn't go out there and be like, yeah, I was in an orgy yesterday, and yeah,
But
of
I'm just
course I
saying, do
wouldn't.
the guys like? Is that something that guys talk about, or even the wives that Like,
No, I mean, not typically. I mean, obviously, I'm not in everybody's household, but like there are a lot of people, in the culture or in the community period, whether they're religious or not, where sometimes they are just storytellers and they just like to make themselves look like they're the men, in a guy situation or a guy setting. But I think mostly like the females, they're not divulging much information, if any at all, especially to guys, because they're going to judge you. They typically almost always do anyway.
I think we absolutely judge women. Then I think we judge women more than you guys judge us.
Yeah,
You know, I
but I don't care. For
I
me,
think
I
now,
don't care.
because I definitely, when I was younger, I would always, my mind would click. I could see a woman. One thing she can do right away in my mind, Purdue, you're straight bird. Like it was she became Purdue right away. And growing up now, I feel like, all right, the more Purdue shit you did, that's better for me. Because you've done it all. Like you've done the experience, you
You've
understand.
matured.
Yeah, you lived your life.
Yeah.
So for me, again, I definitely that's one thing I still to this day I try to be better, not judging,
Hmm.
because it's hard for me not to judge a woman.
How can you
And
not?
I love women. Okay, like women are God's greatest freaking creation. Like,
Mhm.
but it's so hard for me to hear certain things about a woman and then still be able to see her as quote unquote wifey material. And I don't want to be that way,
Mhm.
but it's tough. It's tough not to be that way, right?
Mhm.
You could be the finest woman in the world. Come to me, I could find out you smashed 5 guys yesterday, and I've been in love with you for the past 2 months.
Mhm.
Everything you did those past 2 months goes out the window. For me
Mhm.
now, you're known as the woman that smashed 5 guys yesterday.
All right.
That's it, right? I mean, you've had your numbers, right? I don't know if you got up to 5 in one day, but whatever you've been up to, it's okay. It's jokes, people. We're kidding here. We're kidding.
Are we though?
Are we? Please let me know. Are we? Please let me know how many you've had in one day. No judging. I'm not judging.
That's for another conversation.
Shout out to my man George Anthony. What up, baby? Appreciate you joining the crew. You guys freestyle lovers. George Anthony's a freestyle singer. Check out his music. Super dope. You're gonna want to hear it.
Oh yay.
Let me see, make sure I don't want to forget.
So
Hold on.
anyway, yeah, you guys are always going to judge. A lot of you guys, not all of you guys. Some of you guys have gotten better. It happens, I think, with age.
I'm
More when,
matured.
yeah, you've
I'm a
matured,
grown
but you're
man.
more in tune with your own sexuality. You're more understanding of certain things. There are certain things that some people will never get past or never be able to overlook, and that goes for men and women. There are still some women that are just, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it right now, but basically they are similar to that of men where like, no, they're traditional. They don't think that you should obviously sleep around. I'm not over here promoting like everybody go fling your twats around.
I am.
Of course you are. But you don't have to make your stuff public and announce it to the world.
Agreed.
And
And if you do, so fucking what?
I know, but listen, I just think that there's a time and a place for everything. Like, you know, if you want to be a hoochie or a slut, you can be that behind closed doors. I mean, do you want to walk in the streets and everybody be like, oh yeah, look at that slut?
You don't want to be the girl that I said about 5 guys
Right.
from yesterday.
Yeah,
You don't want to be that guy.
but who would know? But who would know that?
Listen, us men, we tell everything.
Yeah,
And
but
another thing, ladies, for you ladies out there that's just giving titty pics and you fucking send everything in the first date. Stop doing. If you believe that a man's not going to be sharing that with people, you're bugging. Like as soon as you mean nothing to us, we're showing something. Hey, look, man, you remember how fat her ass was? Look, look. Like,
but what does that do for you guys though?
it's nothing. It's like
What is it?
it's like watching Sports Center. You want to watch a nice
But
play.
it makes you feel good. Does it make you feel like you're more of a man because, oh, I have these naked pictures of this girl and look at how fat her ass was. I'm the fucking man. Like, what is that?
You might want to beat your dick to it again in the future. You know, once the
I mean,
ass is gone.
seriously?
Huh?
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. Why not?
Okay.
I mean, you can have your videos. You know, people make videos. What else you make the videos for? You're not making it to have popcorn and watch it. No.
Okay.
I'm not saying. By the way, good fact here. For everyone that didn't know, which I didn't, and I'm a MJ fan, I didn't know this. Did you know the reason why he started wearing the glove in the first place?
Who are you asking me?
Yeah.
Why?
And anybody that's in the chat.
Why?
No? You have no idea, right? I have no
Why?
idea. But this is a fact here. You learned it here first on There Goes the Neighborhood. This is a fact that you're going to be able to tell a friend and a neighbor. The reason he started wearing the glove was because of his skin condition. When he started getting his skin condition, it happened on his hand first. And that's where he decided to put the glove on. Genius. Everything happens for a reason, people. Everything happens for a reason. This glove was a big part of his fame. Let me get to a couple of comments here. Mr. Santos Serrano, what's up? Thank you for joining. Being judgmental is a form of self-expression and being opinionated towards others. We live in a fairly judgmental world where people are judging you and you're judging others. Judgment are pretty natural standards with being human beings. We have a tendency to judge others all the time. And it's interesting because we all make mistakes and we all mess up. That's absolutely 100% true. I agree with you. Every word is facts. I mean, we are, listen, people, we are creatures that are born being judgmental the minute we realize there are people that are different than us. The minute we see someone that doesn't fit what we're used to, what we're accustomed to, what we grew up with, we judge, right? I mean, even people you grew up with, you judge. But just saying, in overall, that's the world we live in. Is to be judgmental on any and everything, pretty much. But again, let's learn how to just be judgmental in a humorous way, in a fun way. If you're being judgmental because you're upset that someone's a certain skin color, or someone's gay, or you know it's someone's Muslim, right? If you're upset because of that, then again, you're only a reflection of yourself. That's all. You are the problem. So these are things that, like, you have to, if you're feeling that way, you need some self-evaluation, and you need to really start working on yourself and get to a better place within yourself and your life.
Yeah, you tell them.
Facts on facts. Listen, there's you can still have fun, you can still be crazy, but there's certain things that we need to pay attention to and be real about. Like, and being judgmental ain't gonna help no one ever at any time. Says, why are you wearing the white glove? See, now the people being disrespectful. This is not a white glove. This is the Michael Jackson glove, man. Tez, come on. This is MJ.
That's really funny.
Oh man. Jennifer, people are judgmental. Yes. Very, very, very. I think there's a saying that they say recognize others as yourself. This is in spiritual teachings, which is powerful. You recognize someone as yourself. If you see them with as yourself, you shouldn't have an issue, right? Not everybody can do that. You want to learn how to be more forgiving and tolerant of people. Like that's so important in life. Learn how to be tolerant. Like everyone's not going to be for you. Not everybody's your cup of tea, right?
But a lot of these things should happen naturally as we get older, you know. Oh, well, one would hope, or I would think that that's how it's supposed to go, you know. It doesn't always happen for some people.
Recognize how you feel and move on. It's so simple. It's Jennifer Garcia. Some of these people feel they don't need to work on themselves. It's called insecurity. And that's just the God's honest truth. A lot of people, I don't know. I mean, because at the end of the day, I think everyone looks in the mirror. You can't deny that conscious that speaks within yourself. You can't deny that. So as much as you want to portray to be a certain type of person or who you are, this and that, when you're home and you're by yourself, you know who you are. You know who you truly are.
Do you? But does everybody know who they are? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, no, I agree. Not that you know who you are, but you know the things that you need fixing on. You know this, but sometimes it's hard for people to realize that. I think sometimes people are afraid to admit that to themselves. I mean, we literally lie to ourselves. We lie to ourselves, and that's what it becomes. It becomes just a constant lie to yourself, and you want to believe it, but your consciousness isn't allowing you to believe it because you know every day it's a lie. But you will continue to try to live that way. Most times we judge someone for saying something harsh, not knowing what that individual is going through or what they're dealing with. Listen, it's the facts. You don't know what anyone is going through. You don't know what anybody is dealing with. You know, it's like, again, I got to the point in my life, and I love where I'm at. Like I can't say it enough of how I love where I'm at. You know, I've said this before on the show. I was blessed in this lifetime to have a mother who showed me what not being judgmental was all about. You know, my mother, no matter who you are, she will treat you the same the minute she knows you until you fuck it up. And for me, you know, coming from where I come from, you know, for those that don't know, I come from Brownsville, Brooklyn. It's the hood of hoods, right? You get to understand why people go through a lot of pain in life. You understand why people feel a type of way, right? And it was a blessing for me to be able to see both sides of life, to be able to go from that to where I'm at today. And it's like my appreciation for everyone and everything has magnified by a million because I got to go through those experiences. So for me, I can't knock someone else that doesn't understand those feelings and vibes because, again, they weren't as blessed as I was to be able to live in a hood where there was gunshots every day. They weren't as blessed as I was to see people getting shot. They wasn't blessed as I was to see people poor, needing food and all this stuff. And I say blessed because it was a blessing for me to understand what life truly means. You know, so it's one of those things where you got to learn to experience everything in life and put it all together so you can start seeing life for what it is and just appreciating your situation no matter what it is. Shout out Brownsville, East New York. You guys already know. All day, every day. Let me get. Hold on, Mr. Santos. Listen, you know, you have some good points, but these books you write in here, they tough. they tough, okay? I didn't graduate college, so you know it's a little tough here. No, but seriously, but sometimes when we mess up, we kind of downplay it. But when others mess up, we kind of amplify it. We have a tendency to minimize the pain we cause others. 100% agree. But maximize the pain others caused us. Woo, preach it, brother. and in a sense contributes to us becoming very judgmental. Sometimes we believe that how we live and what we believe is the absolute truth. That happens a lot. And how we live is the right way, and anyone that believes differently is wrong. And it's very difficult for people to let go to the idea that they might, oh, we ain't even done here yet. Hold on. What did I miss? Oh, hold on. What did I miss? Something going on, player. But I gotta give you a quick that was good, and that was very, very, very true. Excuse me 1 second. I need a sip. Slow down. Slow down. Oh man, shout out to everybody watching on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, obviously. Just a heads up. Today we started a There Goes Neighborhood group where I don't want to say this coming week, but it's possible. We are going to start just having the show on the group page on a weekly basis. So if you don't find us, you know where we at. So do me a favor. Well, don't do me if only do it. Again, that page is just for people that have good energy, that really want to do better. I don't care if you don't fucked up a million times in your life and you're continuing to fuck up. But if your purpose is to get to a place of just being comfortable in your own skin and being able to say, look, I fuck up, I apologize, and I'm gonna laugh and move on. That's the energy I want. Nothing more, nothing less. And you're willing to contest that is the best you ever had. Miss Tammy Marie, what up, T? I know Tammy since the high school days. Actually, me and her brother played baseball since we were kids. My girl, Big T. When people judge, they have to look in the mirror because that shows more of their character than the person they are judging. Pray for them. I was just saying that before. You know, when you judge someone, you're just showing a reflection of yourself. That's it. Right? So, again, like I said, I judge somebody, but it's always in a humorous way. And that's a reflection of me because I'm an idiot. I'm an asshole.
We know this about you, though.
Exactly. So it is what it is. But what don't wet the glove. Nah, this glove doesn't get wet, man. This is dear to my heart right here. MJ. You know, MJ gave $300 million to charity. Remember, I was talking about the accusations earlier. It was said in the media that there was 20 accusers. Reality, there were only 4. And all 4 were known con artists. That's fucked up. There was a big story on it, like how
the parents,
the media kept pushing it to make him seem like this terrible person. It was just a whole story. Like I was just like, wow, that's kind of messed up.
You're talking about the parents were scam artists?
Yeah. There was a agenda to it. Tim says, don't get me wrong, we all do it. As you grow, you try to help that person versus judgment. T, wow, I'm with you 1000%. T, like, for those of you who know, Tammy, she was on an episode earlier in season 2, I want to say. And you're 100% right. Like, I think again, we still all judge, right? But I'm at the point in my life that I could judge somebody now, and I realize it right away, like, okay, why don't judge? Don't judge. You never know what the hell that person went through or what they're going through, whatever the case, no matter what it is. I don't care what it is. If you're rude, like it just doesn't matter. Like, I know there's a reason behind it, you know, like someone that kills people, someone that disrespects people, like there's a reason that has came into your life. Maybe it's just the universe. Maybe because we need positive and negative.
For you to act like an asshole, so that excuses everything for everyone?
It's not that it excuses it.
Or justifies anything?
Doesn't justify either. But I'm not going to pay attention to it. I'm not going to waste my energy on it. I mean, it's why I don't watch the news no more. Watch the news for what? There's nothing but negative energy. You scroll on social media, negative. You know, it becomes to a point. This person talks about that person. This person, like, take yourself away from all that, and I promise you, you will see such a difference in your life. Like you start to just breathe differently, totally breathe differently. Okay, I would still go to an R. Kelly concert, but I judge him. Hey, listen, I was just talking to someone about that the other day. I I watched the R. Kelly concert on YouTube for the first time. I haven't been able to listen to his music, and that's my favorite R&B from my, like I curse him out
Yeah,
every time I hear his music because that was my
exactly.
music. That was my classic. Like I've gotten ass to probably every damn song he ever had. Like it grew with me. That was my music.
Yeah.
Like, and for that whole situation to happen and fuck things up for me, like, and then now I gotta listen to him and his songs, and your body is my playground, and now it's like, oh, back in the
That's
days,
fucked up.
that that was sexy as shit to me.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
girl, come here, bring that playground over here, like, and now it's just like, oh my god, I gotta be. So I'm trying to separate the two because I
It's
spoke to
hard.
some, yeah, it is. It's so hard, man, because I spoke to someone that told me, listen, you can separate the two. You have to separate the music from what it was. Yeah, there might be some moments that you know what it is, but again, the vibe, the energy at the time for yourself, you take it and believe what you want to believe with it. It doesn't mean that to you because obviously that's not who I am. But that's tough. It's
Yeah, I
tough.
can't listen to him either anymore.
Miss Francis, what's up, Miss Francis?
Yes.
Yeah, you. I'm a little behind on some of these. Exactly, not waste your energy, and that was the energy. I agree, Miss Diaz, Miss or Mrs. Diaz. I'm not quite sure, but we'll get to it. We got somebody laughing at Jamie. You're being judged. When you start bettering yourself, people start judging you real quick. They start saying you're bougie, you're too good, not knowing what it took for you to get there. Girl, say it one. Matter of fact, copy and paste
Who's
it one more
calling you
time.
bougie? Somebody's calling you
Say it one more
bougie?
time. I think we hear that a lot, man. I think there's a lot of people right in here that can kind of understand that. They start saying you're a little bougie because, again, like for me, like I was actually just talking to one of my boys the other day, and I'm like, listen, man, I'm not going back to the hood no more. What was the first thing? Nigga, don't forget where you from. Come on, son. Don't forget where you from.
Well, go there for what? To hang out?
Yeah. Because I mean, up to not too long ago, like I will still go back because when I'm around the block, that's when I ain't gonna lie. To this day, I still feel at home when I'm in the hood. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's my home. That is my
I
home,
get it.
right? And it's like, I see my people that are there, and we're able to laugh and smile, and but at the end of the day, it's still like, okay, I know that circle I'm around a lot of toxic people as well. So it's like as many amazing people that are there that I love, I don't want to put myself around the toxic people. So, I'm gonna have to sacrifice that energy that I miss that I love in order to not have to deal with that anymore. And that's what I was trying to explain. I'm like, listen, I can't, I'm not going around it no more. I'm not for what? Like I don't want to put myself around that no more.
Mm-hmm.
It played its role in my life. I'm happy. I'm blessed that I was able to live that life, but I do not want to be back there no more. I done moved on up. Moving
Because you're
on up.
bougie.
I'm bougie. Yeah, goddamn right. Damn, I get that too, but I never forgot where I came from. I just know how far I have come. Yes, and I can
Yep.
vouch for Miss Tammy. She came a long way and is doing amazing things.
Very
Amazing.
good.
Matter of fact, she is such a wonderful person. You can hit her up on the side right now. Ask her for $20 and she'll send it to you right now. No doubt. Right,
Everybody's
Tammy?
going to be hitting her up for 20 bucks.
It's jokes, people. Please, I don't want to get cut. I don't want her to curse me out.
That's funny.
Oh man. But moving on. Again, we're on about not judging me. Okay. Life decisions that we make that we get judged on.
Such as
Dropping out of
anything?
school.
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing. We will
But
judge someone right away that dropped out of school, especially
okay.
when we were younger, right?
Yeah.
I think what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Dumb, ghetto,
Loser.
there's so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, most of the wealthiest people in the world today have been dropouts.
A lot of them.
Okay. For me, society has kind of sculpted us to become what it wants us to become, not what we want to be. And I think a lot of that becomes the fear of us being again judged, right? Let's say you, perfect example, right? You was ready. You were ready to work at the strip club, but you couldn't do it, right? Because you didn't want to be judged. so the strip club didn't allow the scarves. So
right.
You couldn't wear it. You couldn't wear it. You had to take that off.
Exactly.
You were being judged. That wasn't right. And we're gonna talk.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not. It's not. Oh, this is a good one right here.
What?
But hold on. Ms. Francis Elaine, teenage pregnancy. Let's talk about you horny ass teenage women that are in here. Y'all were some horny ass teenagers. But you know what? Listen, it could have happened to anyone, right? Like God knows I took my chances. And how? I only have one child today. I have no idea. But somebody was watching over me because I took my chances. Stupidity. You're young, ignorant, dumb, whatever the case is.
Mm-hmm.
And I think women are absolutely judged when you have a kid as a teenager.
For sure.
Without a doubt. I definitely have judged, I've judged you. So my apologies to all the women I've judged in the past. I mean, not that you ever know, but I've judged you. I just want to let you know. That's my confession. I have been one of those guys that have judged you. Right away, if you're a teenage mom, they assume you're going to suck at it. Good.
Yeah, I think for a lot of them, yeah, that's true.
That's a good
because probably a lot of them do suck. Probably
a lot of them do suck because they still want to go out to the clubs and party. And listen, can we blame them either? Because at the end of the day, you're still a kid. You're still learning to live your life. So listen, shout out to every mother out there that was young. Don't have to be necessarily a teenager. 20, 21, that's still kind of young. And you got to, raise your child and now live your life. Live it the fuck up. Listen, I'm dealing with a lot of y'all now. Like if I'm on a dating site, most of the women I'm dealing with is I had a kid at 17, 18. So now I'm ready. Poppy, where you at? I'm in the bedroom. Get over here. Like they ready right now. So I'm, now it's like, now I feel like I'm the woman and they're the dudes and shit. It's like, damn, that's all you want me for? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
We can't talk. We can't watch a movie. No, I want that shit.
Yeah, a lot of us don't want that.
Uh-oh. Miss Maria Gill. She about to ask Tammy for $20. There you go. Miss Maria Gill looking all sexy in that picture. Let me take this off. We don't want this to become a dating site. Actually,
You're an
that's
ass.
not a bad idea. There goes neighborhood dating site. Listen, I should do it. That's what I should do.
You're gonna host a mixer?
Yeah, that'd be. No, I want to be like the Bachelorette type stuff, and I'll do a dating site. Well, actually, I want to go on a date. I could get a few women to enter, and we go on a date, and we could talk about it. Have them as guests.
You can't pick them.
Why not?
Because
all right, so I'll have you and maybe some other people come in.
Yeah, exactly.
I choose
and a few other
women
people
that I'll go out with on a date.
Yeah.
Oh no, just one, not one. But they got to be willing to have sex on the first date.
What the fuck? That can't.
What do you mean?
You can't do that.
No, but all right. It doesn't have to be the first date. We'll do 2 dates. 3
How
dates.
about just
is
don't
my
even
minimum.
talk about, don't even bring that up as like, okay,
but
what?
because listen, I'm opening myself to everyone, because this way we'll have a conversation out in the open, right on the show, and we could talk about. I'll let them say what they thought about me sexually. Was I any good? What was my pluses, my minuses?
Oh yes, let's do this,
Right? I think that
Brutus.
would be a great idea.
All right, who's
Right?
gonna do this with me?
I think that would be kind of dope.
Come on, that would be kind of fun.
I wouldn't be shy. Like, just don't try to play me for no reason, though. Okay, but that'd be dope. It's got to be, an honest conversation.
All right, sounds good to me.
So if I took my chance, but it happened at 30, I'm assuming you're talking about children, right?
All right.
My man, Darren.
30's not
There's nothing
bad.
wrong being a blue collar worker. Most cases, they pay more than white collar jobs. Yes, indeed. That is very true.
They can.
That is very true. Here we go. My man is back with the book. Let me get Santos' book back out here. There are 2 concepts I've applied towards myself that can contribute towards how we can take steps to being judgmental. The first is called asymmetric insight. Now, that's a fancy term. Listen, see, you're trying to fuck me up here, Santos. Like, you can't, if you're going to have paragraphs like this, don't put words like that in here, because you're going to have me looking real crazy to the crowd. Like, but here's what it means. Sometimes it means that we have a tendency to believe that we're really deep and mysterious, but other people are shallow and predictable. And the funny part about that concept is that we all experience this. For example, if you're in a disagreement with someone else, you keep fucking up though, Santos, because
you need to just send him the link and let him get on.
You got to start paying attention to the letters. How many letters it allows you to type in. You got some
hysterical.
Great points, you got some great points. Let's see. Miss Jennifer Garcia, I'm 59 and I'm living like I'm 25. Say it one more again.
Woo-hoo!
Say it one more again, Jennifer. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
She's 59?
59, right? Amazing.
You don't look 59. You look great.
Fucking amazing. Amazing. Thank you. Well, you are welcome, Miss Maria Gill. How you doing?
Oh boy.
We're
lining up the prospects, ladies.
Listen, do you want to be a contestant? That's all I'm saying.
All right. If any females that are watching this wants to be a contestant, let us know.
He has to be rich with the EBT card. I got to find out. I don't know what that one was about, but let me know, because I know a whole bunch of people with EBT cards. See, there go Tammy. You judging again. Don't judge. Says, I'll pick them for you. I'll take them out and let you know if it's okay.
Now that's a friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
There you go.
Is it going to be a group date thing or when? Listen, if it's you, it's just me and you. You won already. Like, we don't even need contestants if you're involved in this. Me and you will, we'll take care of the episode. Why did it get so quiet in here? Where's everybody at?
Oh, you're so funny.
Oh man, listen, like on like some real shit. I was telling you before that I started the group page today, and I started because it was like, for me, just being tired of nonsense, right? And people that know me, I'm constantly trying to always tell people to not give a fuck about what anyone thinks, about anything that's just gonna bring you down, right? Like, live in your own shell, live your life, just live it the way you want to live it, however you want to live it, with no fucks given whatsoever. And with that said, I'm in a few groups and things like that, and I get to speak to people where it's like, for some reason, the first thing that a lot of people will get into is drama talk, right? It's constantly, even family, it's like right away, it's like, hey, how instead of how you doing? How's everything? Oh, you doing? Oh, let me tell you this, and that person, this, oh, you don't even know. Like, oh my God, would y'all
Sometimes,
stop that shit? Like, learn how to just and look, I don't say this as a man that didn't do it because I've done it, right? But I've worked on it. Like I've worked to understand that I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be here full with fucking bad energy and
Mhm.
carrying it with me. So what I'm telling you is just start that process. And that's why I started the page because I felt like that might, maybe I can start trying to get to others and others can help me at the same time. And we can kind of just really get into a space that it's just we're in a good place. We just jokes, laughing. Because the minute I see some asshole shit, I'm gonna call out the asshole and kick them out. And people that know me, if you want to out joke me, that's gonna be a tough job. It's gonna be a tough job for you. So if that's where you want to go, you're gonna be cut off quick. Because if you are better than me, no one's ever gonna know because you're gonna be cut the fuck out. So, it's like just live your life without that negativity. Have fun living. I don't give a fuck if you only got $1 in your pocket. Like, take that fucking dollar and make it 4 quarters. Fuck that. Like, enjoy yourself.
Wow. What words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom right there. I don't even think that could buy you 4 bags of chips no more, though, right? Are chips still 25 cents for the small bags? I don't even know. I think it's like 50 cents, the smallest one,
I
right?
think that they're 50 cents, but honestly, I'm not sure.
Listen. See, we're getting we're getting too many questions about the glove. Listen, if you don't know about the glove,
Michael Jackson.
thank you. This is the MJ glove, and it's been, apologize #apologize to MJ going around. So I'm participating in it because MJ was my guy, gave me a lot of joy throughout my life. You couldn't tell me. Um, I know I missed a bunch of people. People, I'm sorry. Especially like if you're coming from Twitter or Twitch, sometimes the messages kind of get lost and I can't get to everything. I try to get to as much as I can. Um, just an emoji praying for you now. I appreciate that. Shout out to my cuz. What up, cuzzo? Love you, man. All right. Let's and let's continue the positivity. And let's hold on. Like I'm sorry, people. I'm looking at this chat and things are just all over the place. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I don't understand. Like, bro, didn't old dirty bastard have an EBT card? What does that have to do with the goddamn show? Please explain that to me. What the hell are y'all talking about right now?
Because didn't who
I
was it?
guess I'm being
Jamie
judgmental.
was saying a rich guy with an EBT card.
That is true. Jennifer, you take ODB? You okay? That was hey, rest in peace, ODB. That was my guy. Incredible character. Like that boy was different. Different. Let me tell you, he was different. So I want to ask you a question. What was the most judgmental experience you've had in your life? And I don't care. We already know about, the way y'all pick up rocks, throw rocks at people. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about like when you was
have a choice but to
people were
throw
very
rocks.
judgmental. Huh?
I said, I don't care about that. We don't have a choice but to throw rocks. So whatever. I don't know. Let me think about this. I mean, it's probably going to be in certain settings. Maybe like if I was around more like religious people, if I wasn't covered or if I was wearing something that they deemed inappropriate, I was definitely getting judged. Or when I used to have like really long nails a long time ago, a lot of them, they didn't like that. Even just having long nails was an issue for them. So things of that nature. Yeah, once upon a time, it was typical. But I didn't give a fuck then, and I actually don't give a fuck even more now. So it's all gravy.
I hear you. That is.
What are you laughing about already?
No, I'm just listen. I'm happy. I'm a happy person.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of when else I was actually really judged. I don't know. I got to think about this. But I'm just thinking about a few instances where that did happen, where I know, or where people have actually made comments about certain things.
Mhm.
So,
Like,
yeah, like about clothing, like how you're dressed and it's inappropriate, or your nails,
do you date like within your culture or no?
yeah.
So how do men tend to take you in?
How do they tend to take me in?
Yeah,
Are we
given
talking sexually?
your sexuality.
Well, I mean, I don't disclose everything on a first date with prospects for certain things, let's say. So I just kind of, it's just a case by case. So depending on who I go out with at whatever time, will
Depending if
determine.
it's a booty call or not.
Well, yeah, booty call is booty call. A date is a date. But, the whole dating thing, you just kind of have to, I lay a lot of things out on the table in the beginning, but I also have to feel you out a little bit conversation wise. And if you're not on the same page with me about a lot of things before we even get to like the sexual things, then I'm not even going to go there.
I hear you. So, as again a woman of culture,
Mm-hmm.
when you have your one night stands, if you have one night stands, but Miss Carpet, be honest here,
Yeah.
not judging.
Talk to me.
As a woman and women that are in the chat right now,
Okay.
when y'all have one night stands, do you mentally say to yourself, is it, or the majority of the times, are you saying to yourself, okay, this is just going to be about a one-time sex affair and I'm moving on? Or do you have one night stands and still in your head say to yourself, this is going to be something special? I'm curious.
Well, I mean, I typically don't have those. And when, I mean,
why is that?
I think because I'm just older now and it's not what I'm
So in the past, you was okay with it though?
In the past, of course, I was okay with it.
I was gonna say, don't come here with that bullshit.
I didn't, motherfucker. I didn't say that I never had one.
I wanted to make sure.
All right. Yeah, keep sipping on your drink. But yeah, I don't think that, sometimes I think, I can only speak for myself really. Sometimes you have a one night stand or intentionally or unintentionally, and then you're just kind of like, oh, that was like a waste of my time, or a wasted fuck, or this is definitely not going anywhere, or you just, you don't want to have anything to do with them after that. Or it turns into be something else, whether it's planned or not. One night stand could turn into something, maybe not super long term, but it could turn into, a short-term love affair.
I'm curious to know what people think about that. Like, do they believe in their hearts that one night stands can turn into something serious?
Of course they can. Anything is
So?
Almost.
I don't think I've ever had one night stand that turned into anything serious.
See, but what's serious to you? I mean, you could be hanging out.
Dating.
Yeah. So you never dated anybody that you slept with one time and never slept with them again, obviously, if you didn't date them. So never mind that.
Well, no. I remember one girl that I started dating for a little while. And I only remember that because I remember she told me to not judge her. She was like, don't judge me because I haven't got laid in a while. So if things go down tonight, don't judge me. And I remember that, and we started dating for a little while. So I guess I guess that is possible. Ted says he's got an EBT card for anyone that's interested. He'll
Back with
he'll
the
fucking
EBT.
load your fridge up. Holla at my boy Tez. That's it. Holla at him. He pays the food.
That it does.
And that food gets fucking expensive. Oh my, especially now. Holy shit. I went. I spent $400 on groceries the other day, and I can't see nothing in my fridge. Like
How many bags?
I.
Like 6 bags or not even?
No, you know what's fucked up is
What?
that I'm out here in Jersey now, and Jersey they just got rid of the plastic bags and all that. So I did all the groceries, and I forgot the bags. So it was like fuck. I'm like I gotta load it into the cart, pushed it to my car because I thought the bags were in there. So I was like, all right, I'll just get the bags in my car, whatever, and put them
You
in there.
just didn't get more bags?
Nah, because I had the bags in my car. So I was like, fuck it. I'm not gonna bother buy more bags. I got a ton of bags in the car. I get to the car, I don't have the bags in the car. I'm like, fuck. So now I gotta take every item out, put them on the fucking back seat in the back of the car. Just got it all out there. Go home, gotta go upstairs, get the bags, come back downstairs, load all the fucking bags up to bring it back. Like that was the most difficult process of fucking getting food I ever had in my life.
That's because you're an idiot. You should have just bought more bags when you were in the
I
damn
should have,
store.
right? Trying to save fucking
Yeah.
$5. I ended up having to run a fucking marathon. Like,
Yeah, what the hell?
okay, I'm trying to catch up with these comments because we still got a lot of EBT talk in here. And I'm trying to, I guess I'm way behind. Because someone said they want a rich guy with an EBT card. Oh, that's where the old dirty bastard conversation came in.
Yeah, hello.
Okay, listen, I'm a little behind. It says you go, girl. I always say give them something to talk about. Why not? Give them some. No, but see, you got that's also a form of being judgmental when you're
What?
purposely trying to give somebody something to talk about. Okay, now if you're doing it because you just happen just who you are, and now you're giving someone something to talk about because you might be doing well for yourself, and that's different. But if you're doing them little things to purposely have people say, she just bought those fucking red bottoms. Look at her. That's still being kind of judgmental in my opinion. No, you don't agree?
What the hell are you talking about? If somebody goes to buy themselves a pair of shoes,
Because
they're
she's saying
judgmental?
always give them something to talk about, right?
I
It's
think
kinda
that
like
is
telling
she
your haters, like,
referencing the bedroom.
huh?
Isn't she referencing in the bedroom?
She could be. Yeah, God, I'm behind, so I might be fucking
I
all
think
wrong on that.
to start drinking some agua is what I think.
I had one drink, and this ain't even done.
I'm just busting your chops.
But I'll let you know after the dating show. Hold on, I just want to catch up on some of the comments because I don't want to be too far behind. Holy shit, I'm behind.
Are they coming at you like from different platforms?
Yeah, I get everything in one, so it's like it's a little tough here. But I'm trying to stick with my people here that's in the Facebook community. I'm sorry for everyone else that's out there. So it's got love for y'all, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
When I have one night stand, I mentally prepare myself not to confuse my feeling with pleasure because you can get hurt in the long run.
Yeah.
I think that's
I
important.
hear that.
Yeah, no, I totally hear that. You have, and again, it's not to say that we can't do it, right? Like, because obviously, like I said, I started dating somebody for a while that I had a one night stand with, but I don't think that's the right way to start something, and that's coming from me who I've said on here numerous times. I've lived a sexual life, like,
That also depends on your mindset, though. So once you reach a certain level, of maturity and, with your sexuality and things and like where you're at in life, whether you start out, let's just say you end up marrying somebody, right? Like whether that relationship started out as you guys meeting on like, I don't know, whatever kind of hookup site and you guys were just banging like whatever. And then you guys end up getting married. Like it's possible. It is possible, but you have to be a certain place mentally to understand and to accept and allow for those things to happen, which
Yeah.
is not for everyone.
No, it's not. You know, like I always say, like, women don't play by the rules. And that becomes a part of that, because it's like, okay, we might agree here to have a one night stand and say, all right, this is what it is, just fun, having a good time. But then emotions get involved and fucks things up. And not everybody, like you just said, can do that. You have to understand what you're getting involved with and what you're doing.
I think women, in my opinion, and ladies can correct me if I'm wrong or give me their opinion, I think that as women get older, it's easier for us to be able to do those things with a lot less emotion. So, like, you can have relations and not get your feelings all caught up in it, or you could just like, all right, we're gonna bang tonight and then I'll never see you again. I'm good.
Mhm.
You know? It's easier to do that, I think, as you get older. That's just my opinion.
I think I would have to agree. Well, from a man perspective, I had a few one night stands. Which you talking about, the ones in the crib with the lamps? Those don't count, Taz. Of course, you can fall in love and they may not respond the same, and you're fucked. Yeah, I mean that's
True.
what it becomes. But like, again, I think the older we get, we kind of understand that, realize that, and
We're able to control our emotions and just control a lot of things better. Most of us, I think. Not everyone.
oh, hold on. Chapter 3 is coming up. See, here you go with them big ass words again. Like, so personally understanding asymmetric insight, and I'm doing pretty good with it though. Insight and hindsight, bias can help us become more humble, because when we realize that yet we are deep and mysterious, but that we're also predictable in many ways. Very true. So instead of casting dispersions to another person, I believe we need more assessment rather than assessing others in a situation before it goes left.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes sense?
humans are
Very
always
true.
predictable.
Yep, very true. I think at this point of life, you reach a certain age that you should know better with certain things. Like, I don't think that I don't think many things should be able to surprise you at a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, I've always lived that way, but even more so today, where I would always say, look, I might have a woman that I've been with for 3 years. If I found out tomorrow that she cheated on me with 100 guys and has a down low porn job, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, I would be like, damn, that's fucked up. How the fuck I didn't see that?
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it's not going to surprise me, because I expect anything. I expect anything and everything from anyone. Like, so for me, it's like I prepare myself mentally like that. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I just, again, I think it's more. I think it's a good thing, because in my mind, it comes more from me understanding that people do wrong, and I'm big on forgiving. Like I tell everyone to this day, love and forgiveness are the two most important things that we live this life for. And when you learn how to truly love and forgive, and I think love a lot of people could do, forgive, I don't think many people know how to. Um, and I think those
Hard.
are the important things.
Sure.
That's very hard. And I take it to the extreme where I say to myself, where I finally got to a point in my life that I said to myself, if someone murdered someone that I truly deeply love,
God
could I
forbid.
forgive that person? And I'm finally at a point in my life that I can say, yes, I would forgive that person. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier. I'm at a place that now I know that we all are products of our environment. And, there's circumstances in life that sometimes makes us become who we are. And for someone that might have gone to that lane and done something so wrong. I mean, I've known people that have killed people and have grown to become amazing human beings, like amazing. So it's like, when you look at people like that, again, they came from a life that they didn't know any better. They made a mistake, as terrible and tragic as the mistake was, it was made, but they were able to understand and grow and realize their wrongs. And I think everyone is capable of doing that. I think everyone should be capable of forgiving as well. I think when you learn how to understand that and to truly be able to tell yourself, I can forgive anyone for anything, I think that's when you just live life with no fucks given whatsoever. And I think that's why I live the way I live. I love it. Like it's an amazing feeling. And I just wish a lot more people could kind of understand that and work to get to that. Because you'll
Yeah,
see
try
that.
convincing everybody to do that.
Oh,
It's not easy, and a lot of people don't want to do that. And, you kill my baby or something like that, I'll fucking cut your heart out. You know what I mean? It's like one of those, like, I'm not forgiving you. There's no fucking way. Certain circumstances, I guess, yes, I can totally see that. But yeah, that's really difficult. That takes a very special person to be able to forgive someone
my mom
that
always told me I was
butchered.
special.
Huh?
My mom always told me I was special.
Well, you're a very special person. Very. But seriously, it takes a really special person to be able to forgive someone that butchered, maimed, murdered their loved one. That's asking for a lot from someone.
You are 100%. I mean, like I said, I just got this, so I don't sit here act like that's how I've always been. But for the first time, I was able to answer that way, and it was through a lot of meditation and just
Hmm.
self evaluation and being able to see the things that I wanted to be better at in my life.
Hmm.
And I get it now. Like I get why it's life is about forgiveness, forgiving, because the moment you can understand that, you can understand to love everyone regardless of who they are or what they do. It's like, okay, it is what it is. You live your life for whatever reason, however you live it. Best way to say it is someone that I knew that was getting molested, that got molested by a grandparent, to say the least. Fucked up situation. And
Crazy.
that person, ended up finding out that their grandparent was molested, and it was came down generations, right?
Hmm.
So it was something that was tough for them to kind of get out their head. Like, how could they do that? How? And I would always say that. I would always tell them, like, listen, you don't know. Do you know what they've been through? And no, I didn't know what they've been through. Like, why don't you find out? And sure enough, did a little research behind it, and they found out that their grandparent was molested by his father. And it was something that, an insane story, but it gave her a lot of relief, a lot of understanding that, damn, I could forgive him, because even though as fucked up as he was for doing that,
Hmm.
I understand he wasn't totally in control of the situation. It was something that kind of just came down along where, like I said, a lot of us are strong enough to not do the wrongs that might have been done to us, but not everyone is capable of doing that. And if you're one of those people that are able to do that, then that's a blessing for you. You're strong. You have that heart to be able to understand what not to do, when it was done to you. So, it's just one of those things. Miss Tammy, you forgive yourself. You forgive for yourself, not that person. Carrying that burden makes no sense. They will pay for their wrongdoings with a higher power. I couldn't said it any better. Like that is, and that's something I forgot who I was getting into it, but we're not getting into, but we were talking about that. And I always said,
Hmm.
like, forgiving, and that's why I say forgiving is so important, because forgiving people, like, I'm not going to forgive that person for doing this and doing that. Forgiving is not about forgiving them. You're forgiving for yourself. And again, it goes back to what we said earlier about the way you judge somebody is a reflection of yourself. So if you're able to forgive somebody, you're not forgiving them because you forgive them for what they did to whatever. You're forgiving them because that's what you need for your soul. That's what you need for your inner self to be able to say, you know what? I forgive you again for whatever you did wrong. And now you're able to move on with yourself. And that's what people got to understand, that it's not about forgiving anyone, it's about forgiving for yourself. And get some kind. I love that attitude, Don, but sometimes I just learned it's best to forgive. But even when it comes to family, if it's toxic, you gotta let them go.
Yes.
For you. No, absolutely. I don't disagree with that. Don't get forgiveness wrong for allowing them to stay in your circle. There's difference, right? You're forgiving them for yourself, but at the same time, you have to know when it's time to get away from people. Like that is super important. You have to get away from certain people in your life, certain energies in your life. You know what's good and what's not. And there's no reason to stay in anything. There's times, again, we've talked about in the past with uh with couples that stay together, right? For if they have children or they might have a home together, and things kind of bond them together where they have to stay together. No, there's no fucking reason at all for you to stay with anyone. Like you have to understand that your happiness comes first, and if you're not happy, no one that comes around your circle will be happy. Like that's everything. Uh-oh, hold on. Here we go. Chapter 4. My man, Santos Serrano. So my assessment, as I see as different than being judgmental, but when it comes down to judging others, I've made myself a better, safe place to say, look, whatever happened in the past is done. I can't change it. Awesome attitude. But as long as we're going to interact with each other from this moment forward, I want also for you to make the best decisions from this moment going forward. And listen, you can want all you want, but if that person doesn't want it as well, there's nothing that you could really do. I mean, it's you can only try, like you can only try to help somebody. But you cannot by any means continue to use your energy to try to get that person to a place. And that was something I had in my past that I never realized was wrong, because for me, I was stubborn. I like if I saw somebody struggling, I would try my best to get through to that person, to let them understand, listen, you can be better, you can do better, you can. And I would keep on, because I felt like if I gave up on them, like that's fucked up. I'm quitting. In the time that a person might need me, I'm trying here, but they're not listening. So if I quit now, that's fucked up on me. And I had to learn as we got older, again, spirituality. No, that's not fucked up, because you should be selfish with your energy. You should not allow your energy to be wasted by anyone. Doesn't say you can't help. Try to help, right? You try to help, but people, the reality is people aren't going to listen unless they're ready to listen. And at that point, that's the time that you got to say, look, when it starts affecting your energy, it's time to leave it alone. And I don't care who it is.
Totally. Agreed.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed. Miss Tammy agrees with me that Miss Carpet needs more one night stands. Is that what you're talking about? I just want to be sure on that. I'm not positive, but
That's funny.
oh man, I'm a little.
You're way behind.
Mr. Melendez, what's up, my brother? You can't forgive just anyone. It really depends on the situation if you choose to forgive.
Totally.
Listen, again, right? You agree with him. That's how he feels, and you have your right to that. But I feel when you get to a certain space, you realize that the forgiveness is not about forgiving them. It's about forgiveness for yourself.
I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
But there's got to be a but to that.
But like what he just said also, there are certain situations that would make it nearly impossible for some people to forgive a person for their actions. So it just really depends. But I totally get what you're saying, and I like what you said, and I agree with you. It's just that most people are just not there, and it's really difficult to get to that place. Not for most things, yes, it's easier for us, but for things that are like really um, just really fucked up, or people that have gone through so much trauma from another person, yeah, it's kind of hard to just forgive.
I think I need to get slapped by somebody.
I'll slap you.
Like I need to get slapped really hard and see if I can forgive them and just walk away from it. Because you think, right? Growing up, you hear something like that, and the our immediate reaction, I know for me, mentally, oh, he's pussy. Like you're not gonna knock his ass out after he just hit you, like you're a bitch. That was how we were raised, what we were raised to believe as human beings, right? And again, where you were raised at, things like that. But then you got some real men, example Martin Luther King, right? That were just disrespected in so at so many levels, but chose to keep a straight head and be peaceful and look past it and try to be stronger than the average man. And I don't know if I reached that yet, because I don't know if I could have somebody touch me and me not beat the fuck out them. I like to believe that. Like I really would like to believe that I could take that and look at them and say,
I
let me let
forgive
this
you
go.
for slapping me.
I guess the situation, I guess, is gonna have that'll dictate everything.
See what I mean? Situational.
But again, where's the where's the line at pussy and strong? Like, are you a bitch or you just strong? There's levels to it that I'm not wise enough to know yet. Like, and I hope one day, which I know one day I'll get to that point that I'll understand it better. But I don't sit
Sometimes,
here.
yeah, but I think that, yeah, I get what you're saying. And yes, it depends on the situation. But, as you get older and things like that, it it's easier sometimes to walk away, and it is the right decision to walk away in certain situations, um, for different reasons. And also, like, who the fuck has time for this anyway? You know? Really.
Some people got a lot of time.
I mean, yeah, some people do. It was kind of rhetorical. I wasn't really looking for an answer.
Miss Mary, the problem with forgiving someone is that most people repeat patterns. You do something once, maybe it was a mistake, but after that, it's sure to repeat. So, how do you forgive someone who keeps hurting you? You don't. I mean, you just, I mean, it can't be any simple, right? Like I am, and I am a believer of forgiving someone once. I believe that. I do believe we can make mistakes. Um,
We're humans.
yeah,
We're gonna make
yeah.
mistakes. It's just natural. But you can't be making the same mistake multiple times all of the time. Same thing. Like, that's inexcusable.
More than once, then it's not worth it. Like again, once understood. If you're not feeling a type of way after that first time that you fucked up on something that hurt somebody, like what's the point? Why stay with him after the second time or her? Like that makes no sense whatsoever, and you just have to kind of move on after that. For me personally, again, everyone has their own way of living their life, and everyone, you're right with the way you want to live your life. I can never tell you you're wrong with the way you're living your life. That's your life. You choose to live it the way you want to live.
But I can. Let me stop.
but I'm going to judge your ass and get some laughs from your ass. That's for sure. I will definitely be cracking some jokes about you. that once is the key word. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can make love once.
Oh God, here we go.
That's the key word.
So you got him started now, Maria.
No, but with Miss Maria, girl, how could you make love to that once? That's not possible. That is not possible. I mean, I'm only looking at a circle with a picture of you in there, but the picture looks amazing from what I'm seeing.
She looks pretty. I can't really see much. I just see, I think, what you're seeing, right?
Yeah, you're seeing what I'm seeing. So from the picture itself, it tells me exotic, sexy, classy, at least 2 times for the night. Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's okay. The picture says a lot.
You're an ass. You're really an ass.
I think older people are the worst, honestly. Wish I was young and naive. It was the best time. Now we judge everyone's intentions. Well, listen, you are too young to be sleeping with 65-year-olds. Okay, so that's your problem. Leave them alone. No, I'm joking. But I mean, I need a little more explanation on this. I don't quite get it.
Because when you're young and naive, like you don't really, there's not this whole thought process that takes place when you're in the midst of doing whatever it is that you're doing or something that you're about to do. You don't give a shit, but it's a different kind of not giving a fuck when you're younger.
Yeah. That part I understood, but I don't understand the part of when you're older, you're worse. Can you explain that for me, Jamie? I would like to kind of get a little more input on that one. If you hurt me, I move on, but I will understand your reason because you had trauma in your life. Miss Jennifer Garcia, thank you so much. You get where I'm coming from. Again, but let me give 2 sides to that. Because I've hurt women in the past.
Having no trauma.
I've never intentionally, and I got to put that out. Never intentionally. Being just a man that loves women. You grow, you do things, and you might hurt a woman. And even though I wasn't a cheater, that was never my forte. But I've cheated women in a different type of way. Where I might have known that they were really into me. And maybe we were in a relationship, and even though I knew I wasn't really into the relationship, I stood into the relationship. So for me, that's also a form of cheating because you know the truth, but you're still hiding it from your partner, right? So I've done things like that I had to grow from. So with that said, I can't say that was based on trauma in my life, right? Like I did that because
you were an asshole.
Yeah, I guess there's some assholeness into that, but at the same time, it's been a part of my lifestyle. That was what I was used to seeing in my life, right? So again, I've seen that. I guess you can call that trauma, right? That was trauma in my life that I had to deal with, that I kind of brought out. But that excuses me for that one time. It doesn't excuse me to continue to do that to multiple women. At that point, now I'm just a straight asshole for that. So, you kind of got to understand that as well. Jamie, you're only 25. How much younger do you want to be? All right, 25, 65 is about a 40-year difference. Jamie, shame on you. You should be better than that. I'm judging. I'm kidding, people. She's not 25. You're about to have mad teenagers hitting you up. What's up, boo? How you doing? I'm definitely behind these comments. No ice cream either. What freaky kinky shit are y'all talking about in this chat over here? Y'all got ice cream. Speaking of ice cream, how do y'all feel about? I would like to know what everybody feels about like whipped cream and ice cream, strawberries, and all that shit during sex. Like, Have you ever been into that?
Have I been into it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say I'm, into the whole food stuff, but I mean, I've dabbled with food and ice cream.
Hey, I'm not.
And whipped
We're
cream.
not talking about the cucumbers and
I
eggplant.
didn't even say
Yeah.
cucumbers.
I'm talking about
But yeah, like whipped
have
cream,
something put
ice
on you
cream.
that someone else would, lick on, eat on, whatever the case.
Yes, but and it's cool like for a minute, and then like that's it. Because honestly, then you get
What did you have?
sticky,
Do you remember?
dirty, huh?
What did you use?
Whipped cream, ice creams, popsicles.
Listen,
What?
for all those listening right now, take my advice on this. The worst thing to use to try to be cute and sexy, which I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, but in the
God.
moment, it looked like the right thing to do.
What did you do?
I took fucking chocolate syrup and put it all over this woman's breast. And I said, "Oh, I'm being a porn star right now. Look at this sexy shit I'm doing." When I tell you that for the next hour, like my face was so sticky and felt fucking weirdish. I couldn't. That was the worst thing. Don't use chocolate syrup. Like your shit would just be sticky, and you're gonna be looking at it like, why did I just do this? What the fuck?
You dumbass.
But it definitely seemed like a good idea. So just pass that down and let your kids know. Don't use chocolate syrup on their girlfriends or boyfriends. It's not cool.
Oh man, you're a Dumas.
Let's get to the next. Oh, I'm definitely behind this right now. Oh, I'm sorry. People, again, I'm sorry for my Twitter, Twitch people.
We're sorry that he's slow. Told you he was very special.
So it says
Whipped
cream in the booty.
There you go.
Listen, for those that don't like to eat booty, that is a perfect way to start. Have a little sugar in your booty. Why not? Hold on. You was looking like the Cookie Monster in a slide. Hold on. Am I think I'm missing something here.
Was she referencing your chocolate syrup?
Oh yeah, I'm way behind. I'm sorry, people. I think I got whipped cream is just nasty and sticky and messy.
It is a mess and sticky.
Don't judge the Hershey chocolate syrup. It's a different adventure. It definitely is a different adventure. That shit is terrible. Blow pops. Oh, Miss Eva's Harvey. Blow pops are God. Please put me on to it because this is something I have no knowledge on. What are blow pops about? I literally need to know what the hell that.
When's the last time you had a blow pop?
What are you doing with a? I mean, blow pops are fucking amazing when you look at a woman enjoying a blow pop. That is sexy as hell. So if you're coming from that, I can understand it because there's something sexy about that.
Sometimes we just want to eat a lollipop though and be normal.
All right, I'm trying to walk backwards a little bit, people. I'm trying here, because some men don't truly know how to express their feelings, called not knowing what they want at the time, but we accept that because we want to be with them. That works both ways. It's men and women.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to kind of bend a little too much, and put ourselves in those situations. Most of the time we fuck ourselves. Like it just is what it is.
Yep.
Turns sour after a few. So you having blow pops? You like the sour blow pops? Is that what you're saying right now? I don't like food in bed.
Yeah, me either, Jamie. Me either.
I don't either.
It's just a preference. I prefer not to have it.
That chocolate fucked me up. After that, that's it.
And you probably didn't even prepare your space either for all that messy shit. Did it get all over your stuff?
Shit.
You don't remember?
It was on a couch actually. No. We was on the floor. It was started on the couch and it went to the floor. Yeah, so that was no. I have no idea if it got on the floor. I don't quite remember. I want a burger after sex. I want a burger after sex. If
That
that ain't
sounds
one of the
good to me.
sexiest comments of all time, I don't know what is.
That sounds good to me.
No, the whipped cream turns sour. What the?
Oh, it does? Whipped cream turns sour
How
in the
long did
butt?
you have the whipped cream on you? Like, were you just there waiting for a few hours? Like, all right, he's gonna come right now. Like, where is he? Nah. Whoa. What is that? Roaches come. Ah, man, that's awesome. Oh man, listen, people. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're just joining us, you'll be able to watch it again on YouTube. It was a good time. Appreciate it. Miss Carpet, thank you as usual for joining us.
You
this
are very
evening.
welcome. Thank you for having me.
And we had a good time.
Mhm.
Before I go, I do want to show you guys something here that was from, if you guys are not familiar, my guy, Mr. Mike LaVille, he just released a video called Change. I was trying to get this ready all day. I didn't get it ready. I apologize for that, but it's here and it's ready now. And
Warning, this show
I
is
am
not for the
what
serious
the
or
hell?
sensitive
That was not
individual.
supposed
I
to
repeat,
happen.
This
What?
show is
That
not for the sensitive
was
or
That-
serious
amateur.
individual.
What?
In other
What
words,
the hell did I
if you're
just press?
sensitive, do you a favor.
This is really
Oh.
funny.
And get the fuck from
What the hell? How the hell did that come on? Oh, wait. People, listen, I got new stuff. So I'm trying to figure this out here. All right. Okay, we got it. We're good. But I'm gonna end the show with his video. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's called Change. Super dope. One of the greatest ballet dancers that are actually starring in the video. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you again. There Goes the Neighborhood group page. It has been put up. We will start putting all the shows on there. And again, if you have something beautiful and positive or funny to put out there so people could laugh and smile, put it out there. If you don't, keep it to yourself. If you took a picture of your man's little penis and you want to throw it up there, listen, we're not judging. That is fine. Put it up there. We'll laugh at it and then we can take it off. It's not a big deal. Okay. But for now, I'm going to end this show with Mr. Mike LaVille's Change. And if you guys, I hope you can see this on your screen. Can you see this on your screen right now? Do you have the YouTube on there?
Oh, hold on.
Carpet, I'm asking you.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yes.
Hold on.
What do you mean, hold on?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to play the video and I'll be right back. So don't leave yet. But we're going to play this video and then I'll be right back because I would like to get some of you guys' take on this.
Wait, where's the video?
You don't see it?
No.
Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, that was stupid of me. Let me get out of the full screen and let me share it because I didn't share it like an idiot. So I am getting to the share. It's there. It's ready. Here we go. And it will be shoot at. This is very. I need a producer. Anyone would like to become a producer here? All right. Here we go.
Okay.
This is called Change. Beautiful. Anyone that loves old school R&B, slow jam type of music, dope.
Put it in one box.
Oh, wait. Okay, again. I got that good call. Let me take it off because I have this on 2 boxes, and let me get back to. Again, I'm doing this by myself, people. Here we go.
It's okay.
You know, here we go. We're working.
I've been high and felt so low. I've been hot and felt so cold. Yeah. There's been limits to my expectations, and now my solo restoration. Cause I've been so low that all of my passion, they succumb to refractions, and now my soul lagging. Don't be mad at my reactions. Oh, time at the time again, like a race coming to the end. I'm just trying to find my way, but nothing feels the same. Oh, now I'm getting off at the freeway, and I'm ignoring all the signs that come my way. I'm only riding, cause some things have to change. Oh, some things have to. I've been blinded and made mistakes when hiding and fighting all the pain, inviting all the fame into my life. Oh, I've been troubled by the water struggle. Now I'm stronger, confident within myself. So now I'm getting off at the freeway, and I'm ignoring all the signs that come my way. I'm only riding, cause some things have to change. Oh, some things have to. I'm only riding, cause some things have to change. Some things have to change. Some things have to.
Yes, 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 yes. My nephew right there, Mr. Mike LaVille.
Very
That was
cool.
dope, right? Dope. When he was telling me like the concept of the video, for those of you that didn't really pick up on it, it's she's a ballet dancer and she was going to perform, to audition for his music video, and he happens to hit her. You know, she ends up hurting herself, and later on at the audition, when she comes back and you know he goes to her, and that's when he realizes like, wow, this is the woman that I hit with my car. And so it was a dope vibe for the concept of the video. But
Very
yeah,
cool.
that's Mike LaVille. Go check it out on YouTube. You know, send it out to a friend, let the people see that. It's a good vibe, you know. Like he
Very
has
good.
a very old school vibe, and I love that. Like we need that because we getting old, people.
Speak
But-
for yourself, motherfucker.
With that said, it's time to say goodbye. And Miss Maria Gill, if you're out there, I want you to say hello
Run.
after we say goodbye. How about that? Am I trying too hard?
Yeah, just a little. Run, Maria, run.
But people, thank you so much, man. Had a great time, man. Again, we'll be back next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. Miss Carpet, thank you. You my biatch. Love y'all.
Love you.
Later.
Bye, guys.
There goes the neighbor. There goes the neighborhood.